I'm Chris Head of Silver Comedy. You join me at the Wilmington Arms, the live music and comedy venue in London. I'm here to announce the winners of the joke competition, and telling the jokes I'm joined by a fantastic and very experienced comedian named Jimbo. So here we are. The winning jokes are: in third place,
Lord Nelson, the Admiral Lord Nelson is on his flagship at Trafalgar, and he gets a call from the crow's nest. The shout was, "Spanish galleon on the starboard side." So he says to his cabin boy, he said, "Go downstairs into the cabin, get my red coat." He said, "Because if I get shot," he said, "I want the crew not to know that I'm injured. I want them to carry on fighting." Just then, there's another shout from the crow's nest, "50 Spanish galleons on the starboard." So Nelson calls down to his cabin boy and he says, "Tom," he said, "while you're down there, get my brown cords." Great gag, that.
In second place,
This chap's got a problem with his computer. This old guy's got a problem with his computer. So he calls in his nephew from next door, who's got his bedroom's like a mission control. So he calls him in and he says, look, Richard, I've got this problem. I don't know what it is." And Richard gets over the mouse, click, 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 and problem solved. Right. He's on his way out, and the old guy says, "Well, Richard," he said, "can you tell me what the problem was so that next time if it happens, I can sort it out myself?" And Richard said, "It's an ID10T error. It's an ID10T error." And the old guy said, "Well, what's that?" He said, "Well, if you write it down, you'll understand what I'm talking about."
in first place,
His grandson says to his grandfather, he said, "What's the best thing about being 104 years old, Grandad?" And Grandad said, "No peer pressure."
Okay, so those are our three winning jokes, and I'm now joined by Jimbo to have a quick chat about these jokes. So in third place, Jimbo, we had the Nelson joke. What did you like about that one?
I liked it. The fact that they picked the most important admiral that we've ever had. That everybody knows him. And the other thing I liked about it was the fact that even though he knew there was a possibility of death, he could still tell a joke.
Yeah. And it's got this really nice quality of building up the idea that he's going to be very brave and very noble, and then right at the last undercutting it with this really crass comment. Yeah, so that's nice. Okay, so the second joke, second place was computers. What did you like about that one?
Yeah, well, I sympathise with the old guy here because I've had that problem myself. You know, it's an age-old thing, it's a generation thing, and this joke tells it so well that. I mean, I've had problems with the computer. My daughter comes over and she click, 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 like they do in the gag, and she thinks I'm thick for getting into the problem and thick for not being able to get out of it, basically. So it's...
Yeah, so it really nails that, and it's got this lovely thing that the punchline is this visual thing, which is a really pleasing touch. So lastly, the winner, the Grandad joke. What do you like about that?
Okay, well, that's so succinct, and that reminds me actually that because he could have said all my friends are dead, but no, he said it in a nice funny way, and I was thinking to myself, I said I'm nowhere near his age, but I've got peer pressure.
So yeah, so this has got that lovely quality of, as you say, saying it in this indirect way, this roundabout way, this kind of witty way. It's very pleasing. So those are our three winning gags. Thank you very much, Jimbo.
Thank you.
And thank you.